Dear Taurus, what you are experiencing right now is unlike anything you might typically encounter. This is a profound moment, and if you're listening to these words, I urge you to pause for just a moment. What's unfolding in your life is not mere coincidence. It is a message from the universe, delivered to you at precisely the right time for building something new. Some might label it as luck or circumstance, but your soul recognizes the truth in its tangible weight. What is happening to you right now is significant and grounding, an awakening to your own inherent value and stability that has never been fully realized before. The divine is with you, even if you cannot see clear, dramatic signs. Your steady heart feels the presence, so don't rush to dismiss it as just practical reality. If you've ever spent sleepless nights feeling unsettled or fearing instability, I invite you to write, "I am feeling the grounding," in the comments below. This way, others like you can find connection and solace in shared strength. It all begins when the reliable Taurus soul starts to sense the subtle shifts in the earth beneath its feet. There are moments in life that defy simple explanation. We feel them deeply, a subtle yet powerful transformation taking place within our very foundation. For you, Taurus, this sensation is rooted in the real. You don't navigate life through abstract logic alone. You move through tangible feeling and sensory experience. You don't just hear with your ears. You listen with your whole being, attuned to the rhythms of the physical world. I have always believed that Taurus serves as a bridge between the potential and the manifest, the dream and the reality. While others analyze and theorize, you intuitively sense what holds true value and enduring substance. Have you ever felt a deep inner knowing, a quiet certainty that something significant awaits you, even amidst the routine? That sudden gut feeling, that knowing something solid and worthwhile is yours to build, is not an illusion. It is your soul communicating with the universe through the language of stability. Intuition for you is often the earth's wisdom, a silent conversation that doesn't require flashy words. It's the still, steady voice that assures you that your patience and persistence will yield lasting results. You are not alone in your ability to perceive these foundational shifts. The anxiety you might feel when security seems threatened, the rising unease about change, or the sense of impending loss of comfort is not a sign of weakness. Rather, it's a reminder that you are awakening to a profound transformation regarding what you truly value. You may not fully understand why you feel discomfort amidst a world that seems stable on the surface, but your soul is beginning to resonate with deeper, more authentic truths about worth and security. When a Taurus begins to hear this call, it signifies that something monumental is on the horizon. Not just an ordinary event, but a pivotal transformation that leads you back to your truest sense of self-worth and inner resources. Perhaps you've spent your life building according to others' blueprints or seeking security in external validation. Now your soul is urging you to return to your authentic self, to embrace the solid, gold truth of your inherent value. You may feel the vibrations around you shifting, your relationships, your perspective on material possessions. Your very definition of security seems to be in flux. This gentle but undeniable vibration is like standing on solid ground and sensing a deep, slow tremor from within. You know something fundamental is about to change, and in these moments, you don't need anyone to explain it to you. Your grounded soul already knows what is truly stable. So, If you feel this stirring within, I encourage you not to fear it. This isn't chaos. It's an energetic realignment preparing you for a new foundation, a new phase of building. This journey is not random. It has been cultivated long ago through persistent effort and quiet dreams you may have forgotten. The most beautiful aspect is that you don't need to understand everything. You simply need to be present, patient, and willing to feel the process of settling into your true worth. Allow your soul to be free, even if just for these few minutes. Don't block what your heart is trying to express, perhaps a need for genuine comfort or the desire to create something beautiful and lasting. The moment you surrender to these authentic needs, you step through a door that leads to a new beginning built on solid ground. On the other side of that door, the signs from the universe become clear, revealing sacred symbols of abundance meant just for you. Let's delve into the tarot, where the first card reveals itself. As it turns over, a sacred hush, a sense of tangible presence, envelops the space as if time slows down. The Empress card emerges, illuminating your journey. Taurus, you have traversed a path perhaps marked by feelings of lack or seeking validation externally. Wounds not necessarily from harshness, but from deep within, where you once placed your worth, hoped for security, and trusted in things that weren't truly nourishing. The Empress does not come to dredge up pain. She arrives to signify healing through recognizing your own inherent abundance and creative power. You deserve this profound sense of inner richness more than anyone. Healing is not about forgetting. It's about transformation of perception. It's about shining a light on your intrinsic value, allowing that light of self-worth and appreciation for beauty to radiate from within you. You, dear Taurus, do not simply exist. You feel the world intensely through your senses in ways others cannot comprehend. Each touch, taste, sight, sound, and scent resonates deeply within you. When you hurt, often related to security or loss, you hurt deeply because of your capacity for attachment. But this is also why you can bring comfort and stability to others simply by your grounded presence. The second card appears, the Tower. But don't fear this card's dramatic energy. In tarot, the Tower often signifies necessary destruction and sudden change. It represents the crumbling of old, unstable structures, perhaps limiting beliefs about scarcity, rigid routines, or foundations built on shaky ground to make way for something truer and more enduring. You are shedding old fears of change, attachments to false security, and limitations, allowing them to be cleared away by the flash of awareness. You are no longer bound by the structures of yesterday. You may feel as though a part of your carefully constructed world is falling apart. An old belief about money, a relationship that provided false comfort, or a version of yourself that prioritized safety over growth. But look closely at what is being revealed in the space cleared. The potential for a new foundation, a new vision of what true security means, a new life built on solid ground. This disruption is not a punishment, it is liberation. You once asked, "Why is this happening?" And these cards whisper back, because only you have the strength to rebuild on a foundation of truth. The final card appears, the World, a symbol of completion, integration, success, and wholeness. This card confirms that your journey toward building a fulfilling and secure life is being watched over, even when it feels challenging. There is a divine energy of abundance surrounding you, whether you call it God, the universe, or simply the natural law of reaping what you sow. It exists in every tangible blessing you enjoy and every moment you persevere. Why do these three cards emerge in your journey today? Because you are ready to heal and embrace your worth, the Empress, to let go of unstable structures, the Tower, and to walk the path of truth, value, and fulfilling completion, the World. You don't need to understand everything. You simply need to believe that you are worthy of abundance and security. You are not a victim of fate. You are chosen to break cycles of lack or instability and build a legacy of enduring value. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and ask your heart which card resonates with you the most right now. Is it the gentle reassurance of abundance in the Empress, the courageous release of the unstable in the Tower, or the protection and sense of accomplishment in the World? Share your thoughts in the comments, as this affirmation is not just for remembrance, but also for acknowledging your calling to build a life of authentic value. If you've made it this far, I want you to know that I see you. I feel your quiet strength, and I believe in your resilience. This world needs a healed, strong, and grounded Taurus. It needs you, not the person you were yesterday, clinging to old comforts, but the person you are becoming, rooted in your true worth. Once the gate of this stable destiny opens, what follows is no longer a question, but the quiet, tangible presence of divine abundance. The divine is with you, even in the stillness and patience. Don't leave just yet. Something sacred and solid is drawing near, carrying a message meant solely for your grounded soul. One thing we often overlook is recognizing God's presence in the quiet, reliable rhythms of life. We expect loud answers and flashy miracles, yet often God speaks through the peace found in nature, the comfort of home, or the strength discovered during our most challenging yet grounding moments. I once questioned where God was during my times of uncertainty, but as I reflected, I realized He was always there, in the steady persistence I found within, in the beauty of the earth that calmed my spirit, and in the tears that washed away my resistance to change. God has a unique way of responding, not through noise, but through silent companionship, tangible support, and deeply human connections that feel reliable. As a Taurus, you are especially attuned to this steady, quiet presence. Yet, your need for certainty can lead to doubt during change, loneliness when foundations shift, and the fear that perhaps you are relying on something unreal. Let me assure you, with all my heart, that the divine has never abandoned you. It is quietly paving the way, ensuring you are strong enough and grounded enough for what you truly deserve: lasting peace and genuine abundance. Divine protection doesn't always prevent difficulty. It often provides the strength and resources to endure and build through hardship. Have you ever faced a moment where you thought your security was gone, yet something shifted? A practical solution appeared, a reliable person offered help, or a deep sense of inner calm reassured you? That's no coincidence. It's a divine response that only your soul, rooted in the real, can truly recognize. Remember, God doesn't always save you from the storm. Sometimes, He simply provides the shelter and sits with you in the rain, reminding you of your own resilience. How many storms have you weathered, dear Taurus? You've survived because of your own incredible endurance, and perhaps because of His silent presence, guiding you through practical intuition and steady whispers of encouragement. Today, you are here, listening to these words, not by chance, but because your soul has traveled a long journey seeking stability and value. You need to remember that you are never alone in your efforts. The divine is with you, even in the patient silence. Sometimes, silence teaches us to trust, not because we see dramatic signs, but because we know, deep within our grounded souls, what is real and lasting. If you are currently in a phase of transformation, witnessing shifts in your material world or inner landscape, know this: you are being guided not to lose everything, but to become lighter, releasing unnecessary burdens, purer, focused on true value, and brighter, radiating inner worth for the incredible turning point that is approaching. This is not just any change, it is a life-altering moment, a foundational rebirth that will redefine who you are and what you stand for. This transformation doesn't announce itself with fanfare. It arrives through subtle but concrete signs, an opportunity you keep noticing, a resource that becomes available, a gut feeling prompting you to change course towards something more sustainable. Trust these tangible signs, for what lies ahead is something extraordinarily valuable, crafted uniquely for you and your mission to create beauty and stability in the world. I will walk this path with you as we embrace this life-altering turning point together. Life's upheavals often come without warning, crashing through our carefully laid plans and beliefs. But for you, Taurus, these upheavals are sacred opportunities for groundbreaking and rebuilding. I've witnessed many Taurus endure financial setbacks, relationship changes, or loss of comfort, yet they don't break. They endure, adapt, and transform into something kinder, more grounded, and deeply appreciative of true wealth. Change for Taurus is never just an event. It's a profound reevaluation of worth and security. The universe is preparing a shockwave for you, not to knock you down, but to open a bigger door filled with opportunities for genuine, sustainable abundance. Are you ready to live as your truly valuable self, building a life that reflects that worth? You may not feel prepared for this call, but it is coming, and in an instant of clarity, you will awaken to a new, more secure reality. Truth does not come solely from external sources. It arises from within your own sense of value. It's that feeling in your gut, that quiet whisper of intuition telling you that everything is about to shift towards greater alignment, and you are ready. This is where Taurus enters the sacred phase of inner awakening to worth. There's no map for this journey, only the compelling feeling that you cannot return to your old ways of defining security or value. Have you ever felt that urge to leave behind everything that no longer feels valuable or supportive? You are not fleeing. You are rebirthing your foundation. The universe is not punishing you. It is guiding you to your true anchor, your inner self, the source of your real security. Taurus, you are at a fragile yet powerful juncture, able to look back and acknowledge your journey through past insecurities or struggles and emerge grateful for the strength you've built. Have you ever received a tangible sign from the universe that changed your life? A gut feeling about an investment of time, energy, or resources that paid off? An event that seemed like a loss, but ultimately set you free to build something better? Share your story, for when you do, you help others recognize their own signs of guidance. What you're experiencing now is not a collapse, but a preparation for something greater and more stable. This shift, even if it feels daunting, is the hand of the divine leading you toward true safety and enduring peace. You will discover that what remains after the clearing is not broken pieces, but a gentle, steady light of self-worth gradually returning. One morning, you will awaken, Feel the simple warmth of sunlight or the comfort of your surroundings and realize peace has returned, more deeply rooted than before. Let's step into that phase together, where answers are not necessary, just a heart ready to receive abundance and a soul brave enough to release the grip on outdated forms of security. Healing for Taurus is often a quiet, patient process, a journey walked with steadfast determination, where no one fully sees the inner struggles to adapt or let go. It's the nights spent grounding yourself, whispering forgiveness, not just for others, but for yourself, for perhaps undervaluing your own resources or resilience. One morning, you will notice the ache of insecurity has lessened. Peace will return, not in a grand display, but as a soft, stable embrace from the universe, felt in the simple comforts of life. The most beautiful peace does not come from external circumstances alone, but from within. It blossoms when you stop demanding the world provide your security and begin to cultivate it within yourself, recognizing your inherent worth. You may have once feared peace, accustomed to striving or holding on tightly, but now you are learning to pause, to breathe, to simply be, and to enjoy the present moment's beauty. Healing is found in the way you smile upon waking to a comfortable morning, in the way you look at yourself with appreciation, and in the warmth of a cup of tea or a cozy blanket that reminds you of simple, reliable love. Taurus, you have traveled farther than you realize, navigating layers of past insecurity or material worry to uncover the heart's stable core. You've stayed with yourself, remained persistent when no one else did. The peace you feel now is not merely a reward, it's a return to your authentic self, to the cherished dreams of comfort, beauty, and security you once held dear. You are one of the most beautiful souls, not because you've never been shaken, but because you've chosen to remain steady and loving despite it. You've been misunderstood for your practicality, yet chose reliability. That undefeated steadiness, that quiet strength, is the real miracle, one that grounds and heals others just by your presence. Can you recall the last time you felt genuine peace? Not the fleeting kind that comes from acquiring something new, but the deep acceptance of life as it is, finding richness in the present. Imagine waking up one morning when your heart no longer aches with worry, with no past regrets pulling you back, only light, warmth, and a sense of profound security. What do you long for most right now? Comfort? Recognition of your worth? A fresh start on solid ground? Write it down as if you're sending a clear order to the universe. By naming your tangible desires, you create space for them to manifest. Share your thoughts in the comments, not to prove anything, but to affirm your existence, your feelings, and your journey from fear or lack into the light of self-worth and abundance. This peace, although perhaps still developing, is your strongest foundation. It cannot be shaken by others' opinions or dependent solely on external success. It simply requires you to be yourself and value yourself. If someone needs to hear this today, let me say, you don't need to do anything more to deserve love, peace, and a fulfilling, abundant life. You've always been worthy just by being you. Now is the time to let yourself receive peace, new dreams rooted in reality, and life in all its tangible beauty. As we conclude this journey together, I want to leave you with a message from soul to soul. You are not walking alone on your path of building and growing. You never have been. God sees your efforts, the universe acknowledges your value, and I see you too. The peace you feel now, or long for, is a gentle, steady whisper, assuring you that everything will be all right, that your foundation is secure. Take a moment to close your eyes, breathe deeply, and feel the solid presence of your journey beneath you. You are here not by accident, but because your soul has chosen this path of grounding and growth. You are not alone, and you never will be. Whether you are in a bustling city or a quiet, comfortable room, the connection between souls seeking stability transcends all boundaries. I, the one speaking these words, have sat where you are. I've searched for relief from insecurity, for validation of my worth, and to feel truly seen and appreciated. So I can say with sincerity, you will be okay. Not because life will suddenly be without challenges, but because you are growing stronger, more resilient, and more rooted in your own value every day. We, the souls on this healing and building journey, don't need to have all the answers. Sometimes, all we need is a gentle, steady whisper of reassurance. If something in this message has touched your heart, be it a sentence, an image, or a moment that evoked a feeling of comfort or recognition, leave a message not just for me, but for yourself and for someone else who might need it. Say, I'm here. I'm feeling grounded. I'm ready to build/heal. If your heart feels comforted and strengthened, please share this video. Send it to someone you love who values stability, or post it where a little light of grounded hope is needed. Sometimes, a video isn't just content. It's a miracle, a message from the universe, a silent, steady companionship that someone desperately needs. Thank you for walking this journey to the end, for being brave enough to face change, to feel deeply, and to heal toward your true worth. I see you, I believe in your strength, and I wish for you a new journey filled with peace, comfort, beauty, and radiant self-value. You are not alone, you never have been.